of Juneteenth, we've been introducing you to people all week long who've created a legacy here in mid-Michigan. And today, we're just going to keep that train rolling because our next trailblazer is a local doctor who is very familiar to mid-Michigan.
That's right, and her name is Dr. LaKeeya Tucker, and next month we'll make it actually 21 years of her working as an OBGYN at Sparrow Hospitals. But even outside Sparrow's doors, she's defined what it means to really give back, working with a lot of different community organizations such as It's a Breast Thing and the NAACP Health Committee, and so much more. We would be here all day going through them. But she sat down with me to tell me how much this opportunity meant to her, so let's take a listen. You can't be what you can't see. But for Dr. LaKeeya Tucker, she saw it in her future since she was in the 2nd grade.
That's one of those things that I remember when I was younger, I looked out and I didn't see very many people who looked like me.
Dr. Tucker has been serving women of the Lansing community as a physician of Sparrow Hospitals for the past 20 years. But she never exactly removes her white coat. In addition to her role as an OBGYN, Dr. Tucker serves as the Health Committee Chair of the Lansing chapter of the NAACP.
It feels good to be able to give back and to see others grow as a result of the fact that I was able to give them the knowledge that I had.
But most recently, she's added a new title to her white coat, Chief of Staff at Sparrow Hospitals.
In the 127 years, right, to be the first Black woman to serve is huge.
Dr. Tucker was elected by her peers at Sparrow for the position, and she doesn't take this role lightly. Despite how long she's worked at Sparrow, she still learns something new every day.
You know, one of the things I learned very early is that patients will tell you what's wrong with them within the first 5 minutes of you being able to talk with them if we listen, if we actually listen to what they have to say. And very often, we as physicians or healthcare providers will just cut the patient off because, you know, we may feel like we know what's wrong with them, or we may feel like we already know, but we don't already know. We have to let the patient express themselves.
She spreads that message as Chief of Staff at Sparrow Hospitals. But to whom much is given, much is required. Dr. Tucker's roles call upon her to be an advocate for her fellow physicians and her patients.
I am that doctor that is a person who likes to allow for my patients to be able to speak up and to be able to feel heard.
And now she's showing others that they too can do the same.
I don't do this for myself. I do this so that I can be that inspiration for other people and to help others. I am Dr. LaKeeya Tucker, and I am a Lansing Changemaker.
Well, you can learn more about Dr. Tucker's work and several other Lansing Changemakers during WILX's 30-minute Juneteenth special, Unity in the Community. You can tune in on June 19th, 20th, and 25th to learn more.